Hi there, guys. Welcome to Pro Titan Fitness 5 Tips for Weight Loss. Now, this is just a short slideshow on where to start if you're looking for weight loss. Now, so if you start to apply these tips that you're going to learn here, there's just 5 simple tips. I'll guarantee that you'll get results. Results will not come in a day, they may take weeks, but trust me, they will come. Everything takes time, just be persistent. Do the right things day in, day out, and you'll get there. Don't aim for perfection though, just aim to be persistent. Do the right things 90% of your day, and you will get there. You will start to see a difference. But if you aim for perfection, trust me, you'll just become frustrated with yourself, and before you know it, boom, you're back to square one. Now, tip one, eat real food. Now, what I mean by eating real food, start consuming things like fish, meat, fruit, veg, and nuts. If it ran, if it had eyes, if you could grow it, it's good to eat. Things that we used to eat back in the day. We used to see fish, fresh meat, fruit, things like that. Just make sure that they are 90% of your diet. Just can ensure that 90% of that diet of yours is made from real food. It's not made for cereals, it's not made for sandwiches, it's not made from microwave meals, it's made from real foods. The other 10% can be made up from what you like. So if that's got to be junk food, if that's got to be sweets, just make sure that's kept to a minimum and you're not binging on it. So remember that ratio, 90% real food, 10% what you like. Now, tip number 2, drink 2 litres of water a day. So we are going to start aiming to hit the target 2 litres of water a day and then build from there. We're aiming to make it a habit. So how we'll do that? We'll drink 500 millilitres on waking. Now if we do that, that's 1.5 litres left for the rest of the day. So effectively 23 or 24 hours you've got to drink 1.5 litres of water. I think that's achievable for everybody. The heavier you are, the more water you need. But if everyone can get up to 2 litres of water a day just now, that would be great. To make this easier for yourself, buy a refillable water bottle and go for there. So if you go into the shop in the morning, buy a 2 litre water bottle, you'll drink that during the day, fill it up the next again day, then the next, then the next. Just make these things, play them on the mind, make sure they become constant and you're doing them day in, day out. Another way to make it easier, leave water in every room. So leave a bottle of water in your living room, leave it in your kitchen, your bedroom, just so when you enter each room, you know, I've got to hit that target 2 litres. It's a simple target, but it's amazing how many people struggle to hit it. The other thing I would say with regards to hydration, just a drop in hydration by 2%, that can kill performance, whether that's in the gym, whether that's on the playing field, sitting an exam. Just 2% hydration can kill performance. Now that's number 2, so let's move on to tip number 3. Get 8 hours sleep. By 8 hours sleep, I mean 8 hours of unbroken sleep. Ideally, we're looking from kind of 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. Obviously, things like work, etc. may affect this, but if we can, aim for 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. If you're struggling to sleep, make sure you're sleeping in a pitch dark room. Turn off all your electrical goods. That means lights on your telly, that's mobile phones. Turn them all off 1 hour before bed and then jump into bed and read to relax the mind. Now, if you're reading a book, make it educational. So use that hour, have that an educational part of your day, that hour before bed. It'll just relax the mind and slowly but surely start to turn off. So turning electrical goods off, that means you're turning social media off, you're turning Facebook off. So you're not listening to this in your bed, you're turning, at the end of the day, lights, social media, they are stresses on the body. So as soon as your eye sees that bright light, it's under stress. The thing that affects our sleep the most in the world is stress. So we need to look to reduce that stress, whether that's work stress, relationship stress, anything like that. We need to reduce it. So maybe make a to-do list each night to clear the mind. Also, that'll during when you're sleeping, it'll start putting these things in your to-do list into subconscious mind. But just make sure that you're not going to your bed stressed, and if you are, find the reason that you're stressed and look to sort it best you can. Now, tip number 4, consume your starchy carbs after training. After exercise is when your body best handles starchy carbs such as your rice and your potatoes, things like that. The energy for the food is more likely to be stored in the muscle after exercise. So if you are going to consume a little junk food in your diet or that, it's best to be consumed after exercise as well. So tip 4 there, consume your starchy carbs after training. Yeah, again, it's simple stuff. Um, what we're not trying to hide the fact is that junk food and foods that probably aren't paramount to your diet will be included. You're only human, that's what happens. People do eat junk food, but what we're looking to do, keep them to a minimum and eat them at a time that our body can handle them best. So now let's go to tip number 5. Have a circle of support. Now imagine this, someone asking you constantly, why are you exercising? Why are you eating better? Why are you getting up earlier? Pass me the juice. Have this, have that. I call them a right pain in the arse. They're drains. People that drain the life out of you. You can see them coming down the street and you think, let's cross. Or compare that to somebody who's encouraging you, somebody that offers to work out with you. They share recipes. Have you seen this? Have you seen that? I'll help you do this. Can I help you with that? I call these people radiators, people that buzz, people that you want to be around, people that just give off a good vibe, people that will help you when you need help. Because at the end of the day, changing your life and that, doing these steps, it will get hard. If you are surrounding yourself with the right people, boom, makes it so much easier. They also say that you're an average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with the most. So if you surround yourself with 5 people that you claim or seem to think are a pain in the backside, I'm sorry to tell you, but you are also more than likely to be a right. So if we summarise these, your 5 steps: eat real food, drink 2 litres of water a day, get 8 hours sleep a night, consume starchy carbs after training, and have a circle of support. So let's look to start implementing these stage by stage, even if it takes 2 weeks. Let's start by drinking 2 litres of water for the next 2 days. For the next 2 weeks, sorry. You do 2 litres of water for the next 2 weeks, it starts to become habit. Then look at the next step. Or we've got to sort out eating real food, or we've got to sort out the sleep. Do that for 2 weeks. When you're concentrating on that, you're already drinking the 2 litres of water. That's not a problem. Slowly but surely, these will become habits for the body. They'll become habits when you don't even realise. So take each step, break it down, and look to implement it for 2 weeks, and then pick a new one. By the end of 10 weeks, you will be flying, and I guarantee you will be seeing results. With regards to the social side, I'll go back to if you're in the pub every week and those scales and your performance markers are not budging, do not be surprised. That goes back to your social circle and that goes back to your environment. But I'd just like to thank you all for listening. If you could please share this with anyone else you think that would be beneficial to, that would be grateful. But from myself, Pro Titan Fitness, have a great day and keep following us. Thank you.